Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from my side. As Anthony Belchamber said, my name is Iris Weidinger, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer of the European Energy Exchange, EEX, and I'm the Chairman of the Board of APEX Spot. I'm going to talk about this company later. I'm very glad to take part in this year's World Exchange Congress. It's the first time I'm here, and I must admit I had a somewhat different expectation regarding the audience, but nevertheless I hope I brought something new, some new information for you. Yeah. So what is the purpose of my presentation? If I got the technical things to run? There we are. Okay, so purpose of my presentation, once again back. I would like to introduce to you the EEX group because it's also the first time, as I know, that the EEX is present in this conference here. Secondly, I'm giving you an inside view on the landscape of European energy markets, and I would like to share with you of the experience which we gained in our markets in Europe over the last 12 years. And finally, I would like to outline the potential we see for a successful liberalization of energy markets, and especially in Turkey. So, EEX at a glance. The European Energy Exchange is one of the leading energy exchanges in Europe, and it runs and operates spot and derivatives markets for energy and energy-related products. EEX holds 50% of the shares in the Paris-based APEX Spot, and APEX Spot SE operates the short-term trading in power for the so-called spot market for Germany, for France, for Austria, and for Switzerland. The German and the French power derivatives trading is then concentrated within EEX Power Derivatives GmbH. And this is 80% EEX and a 20% PowerNext-owned subsidiary. It's based in Leipzig and has a branch in Paris. Furthermore, EEX offers spot and derivatives trading in natural gas and carbon emission rights, as well as trading in financial coal futures. Clearing and settlement of all transactions is done by the European Commodity Clearing AG, it's ECC, which is the clearinghouse of ECC and its partner exchanges. Today, EEX and APEX Spot have more than 270 participants from 22 countries, and the participant structure is very diversified. So we have trading participants from utilities, from supply companies, industrial companies, commodity trader, as well as participants coming from the financial sector. Although, a large number of participants are from Germany because we started our operations in Germany. Meanwhile, approximately 2/3 of our participants are located all over Europe and beyond. You can see North America in the upper left corner and the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, in the lower right corner. What the picture shows is that the process of internationalization we have taken over the last decade, and it makes clear that energy trading is not limited to a particular region. Besides the exchange markets for electricity, for gas, carbon and coal operated by EEX and APEX Spot, our clearinghouse ECC takes over the clearing and settlement for all transactions of further 4 partner exchanges. This is, at the time being, the Dutch Energy Exchange APX Index, it's the French Energy Exchange PowerNext, it's the Austrian Gas Exchange Central European Gas Hub, it's the Hungarian Power Exchange HUPEX, and furthermore, the French Carbon Trading Exchange BlueNext will use ECC for clearing and settlement by May this year. In this way, ECC connects several European energy markets through integrated and automated clearing process. So this clear connection enables the trading participants to benefit from cross effects between various markets, between various products, and therefore the resulting cost advantages. So let me explain in a few words what is meant by clearing and why it is so important. So clearing and settlement, a very basic saying, comprise everything which happens after trading and pricing. And clearing is a service where the risks of the trade of the market participants are taken over and secured by a central counterparty, like ECC is one. Moreover, it executes the settlement of all trades and ensures payment and delivery. The chart on this slide illustrates the concept of clearing by the central counterparty ECC. For every trade, ECC positions itself as a contractual partner between the buyer and the seller. In this way, it becomes the contractual partner of both sides. And why is this necessary, and what are the advantages? So, first, exchange trading and clearing have to be seen as a unit. Trading at an exchange, you know this, is anonymous, therefore a central counterparty is needed for the settlement of the trades. Second, as the contractual partner of each trading participant, ECC takes over the risk of the trade, for instance, the risk that the counterparty defaults or is unable to deliver. This lowers the credit risk and the necessity for a credit assessment is eliminated. The standardized processes established by ECC provide a high level of operative security for the participants, and we also call this STP, straight-through processing. ECC guarantees the financial and physical fulfillment of all trades. There is a margining system in place to guarantee the fulfillment. Third, ECC offers an integrated clearing for all products and has established integrated processes and interfaces. Thus, the complexity on the participant side is significantly reduced. And this allows the integration of new markets with minimal efforts on the client side. Fourth, very important point, because it's a unique characteristic of ECC, is its expertise in physical settlement of grid-bound products, like this is power or gas. ECC specializes in physical delivery and has the know-how as well as the necessary infrastructure for the settlement of energy products. In order to ensure the delivery, ECC cooperates with a number of transmission system operators, the TSOs. There are 11 for power and there are 5 for gas. Furthermore, ECC is linked to several national registries for the emission allowances, at the time being it's Germany and Netherlands. And for example, ECC sends daily schedules to the TSOs, which ensures that the full physical fulfillment takes place and power and gas are flowing. The liberalization of the energy markets in Europe since 1998 constituted an essential cornerstone for further market integration. And the creation of energy exchanges and development of energy trading are some of the most visible results of this process. So let me make clear what energy exchanges stand for. Energy exchanges play a pivotal role in energy markets. They organize and provide central marketplaces in a neutral manner, bringing together supply and demand. They enable a non-discriminatory access to a wide range of trading participants. That means that all market participants, irrespective of their sites, get access to those energy exchanges when they meet the given admission requirements. One of the main objectives of energy exchanges is to ensure a transparent and reliable wholesale price formation mechanism. The determined prices are published and used as references for hedging, as part of contracts or as investment signals. Furthermore, a number of exchanges also provide information on the fundamental market situation, which then could help to foster the understanding of market results. For example, talking for EEX, this is the EEX transparency platform, transparency in energy markets as we call this. It makes information freely available on planned and actual production of power plants and renewable energy sources for the German and Austrian power market. Currently, it's more than 40 companies, they are reporting information regarding more than 500 generation units. And it's also important to recognize that energy exchanges eliminate the counterparty risk through clearing and settlement. In our case, it's through the clearinghouse European Commodity Clearing. Thereby, exchanges and clearinghouses assume an additional role and responsibility for the market by keeping the risk out of the market. Fred mentioned this. Since the beginning of the financial crisis and with the default of Lehman Brothers, we have proven that clearing is a safe haven in these uncertain times. As a result, energy exchanges facilitate efficient and liquid wholesale markets as a prerequisite for competitive markets and hence for the benefit of the end consumer. As I have just mentioned, the visibility of energy exchanges and energy trading becomes particularly obvious when we look at the significant increase in the number of exchanges and other marketplaces for energy and related products. So you see this here in 2003, more or less 5 years after liberalization, at least in Germany, started, there were only about 15 exchanges and marketplaces, mostly for power trading. And now you see the development here. Today, we see more than twice as many energy exchanges, marketplaces, and brokers, as well as large OTC sector, which do not only allow for power trading, but also for natural gas and emission trading. However, after a phase of establishing mostly national wholesale markets and exchanges, we do believe that we are now at a stage of consolidation towards a supranational marketplace or some marketplaces. We as an exchange have already taken concrete steps towards such an integrated European energy market. The Franco-German power exchange, APEX Spot, is designed to be the nucleus of the European market integration. Today, APEX Spot covers almost 1/3 of the European power consumption with its 3 market areas, which is France, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. And it's open for other partners to join. Nevertheless, the structure of the energy exchanges throughout Europe is still heterogeneous. Energy exchanges, organizational schemes differ due to the principles of subsidiarity, respective national legal regimes, and economic conditions. So, what do we believe are the success factors for setting up and running an energy exchange? So over the last decade, we gained a lot of experience about key success factors for energy trading. So what you do need is a sufficient market size and a sufficient number of market participants that are supporting the liberalization. You need a minimum level of contractual standardization. You need firm rules for transactions, means, for example, exchange rulebooks. You need a full range of products to provide efficient opportunities for energy transactions. So this means first you need a spot market for a short-term portfolio management. You need futures for long-term hedging of price risks and management of delivery obligations. Once there is a reliable reference price coming from the spot market. And you need bilateral OTC market for non-standardized individual contracts. You need clear clearing and settlement procedures to remove counterparty risk and established physical delivery mechanism. You need a market monitoring by one or more competent authorities, and you need trading transparency both in terms of prices and volumes, as well as transparency on fundamental data, like forecasts on actual production of power plants and renewable energy sources. However, one of the most important success factors is a close and open cooperation between policymakers, regulatory authorities, industry associations, and market participants to achieve the goal of a liberalized, liquid, and transparent energy market. And why is this so important to have a liquid market? A liquid market has a large number of diversified trading participants, from utilities, supply companies, commodities traders, financial sector actors, which are ready and willing to sell and buy in large quantities at all time. and only a liquid market can generate truly a reference price, which is then acknowledged by market actors and authorities and well regarded by domestic and foreign investors for new investments into generation. Finally, the liquid market with a reference price character sets the benchmark for all commodity transactions, not only in the respective country, but also in the neighboring countries. On the other hand, if you have an illiquid market, there will be limited to a small number of trading participants. Market prices spikes and high price volatility would be the consequence, as well as the risk of market price manipulation. And furthermore, illiquidity will lead to a lack of interest from foreign investors, and hence to a lack of incentives for investments into generation. So what does this all mean for Turkey? For the time being, Turkey is one of the most dynamically developing economies, and it's for sure a nation with a long history and culture of trading. In order to support this enormous growth, Turkey requires a competitive energy sector. But what could be the positive effects of a market liberalization for the Turkish economy? Liberalization could prevent market spiking and extreme power price volatility. Liberalization could trigger new investments to bridge a gap between energy demand and supply. Liberalization could put Turkey in a pole position to become an energy hub. And a fully developed Turkish energy exchange could set the benchmark for all commodity transactions in the Southeast Europe and the Middle East region. A liberalized market could help Turkey to move away from expensive energy imports, and a free liberalized market will enable fair competition, bring quality to the clients, and could help finally lower energy prices. And indeed, if you look at the landscape, Turkey has the potential to become a key hub for power trading, with its central geographical situation between Southeast Europe and the Middle East. The Turkish market fundamentals are already aligned with other markets where liberalization proved successful, like Germany, for example, with 9 neighboring states. Also Turkey is surrounded by a number of countries which would follow the Turkish liberalization as a model. Also, the German power consumption is approximately, and this is the measure, here we have 550 terawatt hours per year. The volume traded at the market is many times higher. Such a high liquidity is particularly the result of the standardization of products and procedures and following of a cross-border harmonization. Now Turkey has the best chances for successful liberalization, and it's important, therefore, to set the right course. We believe that the establishment of a Turkish power exchange and a liquid marketplace with a reliable reference price will advance Turkey's role as the center of gravity in this region. AX would be happy to share experiences from more than the last 12 years. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope there was something interesting in for you. So.